The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Alexis Skyy is shaking, and there's a lot of drama with her and her ex-best friend right now. It's going down on social media. People getting beat up. People talking about people's kids. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. So before we get into the current situation, we got to go way back in time, okay, to 2021, where Malaysia and her friend Ant were on live and they were talking about celebrities. This headline above says Alexis Skyy friend Anthony says Malaysia Pargo put the pause on him. He told a story about they were in the club. I guess he said something messy about Malaysia before. She came up to him, put her hands on him. Then he was going to put his hands on her back. Malaysia from Basketball Wives. He also spoke about a story of Yandy and Ms. Mendices. He went on there and said Mendices was cheating on Yandy, and he knew the girl that saw her getting cheated on. He has a secondary witness to her getting cheated on. Making fun of Yandy. Saying, Yandy, did you think this man was going to be faithful to you coming out of the halfway house? And even Alexis Skyy in those moments, you could tell she's laughing along. This is her close friend, but she's moving uncomfortably. She's like, I like Yandy. You know, don't say that about Yandy. I like Yandy. They're like, no, she's getting cheated on. Mendici's got girls out here. Yandy, you need to get your man. Very much drama. And that shows me this is somebody who's interested on being on reality TV. Now look at the comment here. I'm so disappointed in Alexis Skyy. Why would she clean up her image to let that boy sit there and call it spilling tea when he was just being messy and drama and a straight clown? I'm telling you, the comments were not feeling it. He was going in on Yandy. And I'm sure that this is somebody who does not have a lot of money, because one of the comments that he made was, oh, Yandy, well, when I do see you and run into you, you need to make sure I eat free at your restaurant. Alexis Skyy was like, so you're talking stuff about her, but you want to eat free at her restaurant? He's like, yeah, she need to give me a plate if she want to know who her husband's cheating with. It's giving bum. It's giving loser. It's giving shaking a panhandler, for coins. That's what it gives me. The comments agreed. Alexis Skyy sitting with her friend and making a video about someone's marriage and cheating, that's sad. And because, especially in 2024, whenever these videos came out, we don't know him. He's a nobody to us. We've known Alexis Skyy since Fetty Wap. Okay? And so people are coming for her because y'all know Alexis Skyy, she's just come out with the Brittany Renners, with the other girls that are saying, I am now on a spiritual journey, the Black Chinas. She's coming out and saying, I'm going with God. I'm spirit-led. I'm no longer in those messy streets and these messy clubs with these messy men. I'm living for God and I'm doing God-like things. So people are commenting on that. So Alexis Skyy, the comment says, so Alexis Skyy let that same messy dude, Anthony, that has been on multiple reality shows blasting people, so-called T. And now he's saying that Mendices is cheating on Yandy. Meanwhile, she's laughing at it. And it's just like, ain't she fake changing it to a new leaf and being a Christian woman? Y'all got to stop playing with God. People are not feeling this. They're like, this is inappropriate. I thought that you were on a new path, on a new journey. There's a lot of conversation about the dynamic of a gay best friend. Girls are supposed to have that one gay guy they can confide in. Sometimes if you're a baby mom, they give live-in babysitter. And it's kind of like a stereotype. And I knew exactly what was going on between these two. He helps you out with that baby because that man, Brandon, her baby daddy, he's not there. I think he's got a wife now, allegedly. And so she's going to need help in there, especially because her daughter is special needs. And that requires a certain level of constant 24-hour care. So now this is how he looks. He's bumped up, and saying that Alexis and some of her other friends went and jumped him in the club. He went on live recently and said that Friday he was walking into his apartment and Alexis Skyy pulled up. She pulled up with a guy and a girl, and all three of them assaulted him. They knocked out his veneers. Alexis punched him in the face. The other girl punched him in the face. The man's punching him in the body. He's being attacked outside his apartment, leading him to look like this, okay? Lumped up and bumped up and bruised again. Because I'm under the impression that this is the second incident. There was a fight in a club with all the bumps, the bruises, and the lumps, and then we get here with just the bumps and the swollen and the missing veneer. So He's saying he's being attacked by her. Let's read some of these messages between the two because it's getting really messy. They're exposing each other. He's saying that she be in threesomes with people. She's not a born again Christian. She'll do anything for money. Now, this is a girl with a very desperate situation when it comes to money because, like I said, she's a special needs child, just a mom and no help. Fetty Wap was not her baby daddy. Ended up being a man named Brandon, who's like a luxury car salesman or something, or some kind of scammer. He's not helping at all. He does not help with Lele at all. So for her to have to go back into, a darker underground world to get some cheese, I could see that. Let us read and let us read quickly, quickly. Alexis Skyy and the other two that jumped on me. When someone you consider family and a close friend assaults you, but then has other people jump on you, a stop has to be made. The images you're seeing of myself are just the start and have been emotionally distraught. I've been emotionally distraught and physically beaten to the core. When a person loves money and fame more than her own child that she leaves with random strangers in ATL and don't tend to, I had to stop and think if she doesn't give a F about who watches her kid, how could she care about me? This story has twists and turns, but the fight for justice has just begun. To get jumped and assaulted is not right. And to be lied on as far as your actual health is not only a jab, but it's very offensive and very hurting, especially when this stuff is not true. I'm prepared to stand up for myself and not to take "I'm sorry" for a response because the verbal abuse has gone on too long and now I'm getting verbally abused. Now I'm getting physically attacked. Has gone on. Now I'm getting physically attacked. Has not only affected me and my business, my self-esteem has dropped and faith in good solid friendships has went out the door. I'm standing up for the other gay males in the industry that have and are being mistreated. In the words of Whitney Houston, it's not right and it's not okay. Fight for what is right. That's not what Whitney said. She said, it's not right, but it's okay. But I see what you were going there, Anthony. Alexis Skyy herself has responded. He's sitting playing the victim. Like he has a real mental health issues. He needs to keep his mouth shut. He's a whole man. I don't care, gay or not. He hit me in the face in front of my kid and said, Alexis, everyone in the industry knows he runs his mouth nonstop, and I was the only one who still gave him a chance. I believe that. Now, this is a conversation between Aunt and it says Mommy Cherie. Aunt, oh my God, are you serious? You reached out to Tasha K? I'm at work. I can't answer. I work with doctors that are all over social media. My mother, oh my goodness, has nosy family members. Like, why? Why would you do something like that, Aunt? Why? So I'm guessing that's Alexis Skyy talking. Here's another one. She go to a Christian school, Aunt. They be in social media. Posting these things is so wrong. I never thought she would do that. This messy toss is freaking crazy. Alexis, we told you. This is going to look bad on you, Aunt. Sometimes you got to stop and think before you do things and jump to social media. Not all attention is good attention, Aunt. Because this can backfire on you because of your previous employers and the things they said about you. So this just makes you look messy and it can affect anyone ever wanting you to work for them. Because you take people's personal stuff and post it and disclose it, people don't want to work with people like that. It's not good, Aunt. Once again, not all attention is good attention. We defended you to Alexis. We offended you to Alexis. She will tell you. But what you do to her, Alexis, hurts us all. Hurts us as well, Aunt. Anyhow, Alexis, all I can say is that you have to pray and be careful who you let in your life. So this is clearly somebody who's a mutual friend of both of them, who's disappointed in the actions of Aunt running all this to social media, whoever Mama Cherie is. And this is the business that he spilled, and it was messy. He said a woman that praises God online and that's unprotected ex with random men and women multiple times a week is nothing but an image. Whack a mother, unfit businesswoman. When I start going to this internet, will be on fire. So he's really spilling her business. And here's her response to that. This is really sad. This is the demise of a friendship, but I think this all started out in mess anyway, and it ended in mess. This is Alexis Skyy speaking. Anthony Gaskins, tell the truth. You came to my house and hit me in the face in front of my daughter 3 weeks ago and continuously keeps attacking me on the internet nonstop. You keep speaking on my child. I had enough. You could play victim all you want. it's not about to make it seem like I attacked you. So it's messy. These two need to stop speaking, but I feel like they're going to end up in court.